What's up guys? Today we are braving the cold, nasty, rainy weather to bring to you a $100 GPS drone. Hey everyone, I'm Nate.
And I'm Abby.
Amelia's taking a nap and Popeye's at home because of this bad weather. Otherwise he'd be up here with us today at our airfield. We just had a nice little snack and now we're ready to fly. This is a very nice looking $100 GPS drone. Very excited to fly this because if it does well, then that means I found an awesome drone for you guys on a good budget. I like the looks of it. The material feels great. As far as everything that it comes with is very impressive and it should be pretty well under $100. If you're interested, we'll have a link in the description box below. You guys know the drill by now. If we like everything that we see during the flight, we'll take the time to show you at the end of the flight, near the end of our video, everything that comes in the box. So let's put this in the air and see how it does. I'd say it took us about 3 minutes to calibrate the drone, which was really difficult to do. It was not easy like some other drones. And then you have to wait until you get enough satellites. See how our lights are solid on that drone? Mm-hmm. It won't let you take off until you have, I don't know what the minimum amount is, but it looks like we have 14.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. Earlier it said 4.
It won't let it take off. The lights blink. So be mindful of that. That's very important to know. That's why I'm taking the time to tell you. And then to start the motors, at least the way I'm going to do it, is you push both sticks down and in. The motors will start and we throttle up. And if you guys looked at the, no, that's actually, we got a light breeze today, maybe like 4 or 5 miles an hour, constant, just a little breeze, and it's holding its own pretty well. So I'm gonna let it do that. You may have noticed the battery though. I fully charged this right before we came out. I mean like 10 minutes, boom, load up the car, 20-minute drive, boom, here at the field. So half hour, if that, the battery was off the charger.
And 3 minutes to get it to calibrate.
In about 3 minutes, yeah.
And you're just sitting there.
And remember, you gotta wait on those satellites to lock in. No matter what, it won't let you take off until the satellites lock in. And we were at about 60% battery, and now with just a little bit of hovering, we're at 32%. I'd say, what are we, about 1 minute in the flight now?
If that.
If that. So I'm gonna just fly out. Hopefully we get a decent shot of something with this. We're doing a screen recording for you guys. There's no memory card slot on here. It does look a lot like a Hubsan drone to me, one of those cheaper $100.
Like a Bugs drone.
Well, it has the eyes on it. Yeah, that's what I was going to get at. So okay. It's funny you mentioned that because it's got the eyes like a Bugs, but everything else looks a lot like those cheaper $100 Hubsan drones. And when we got ours, it was $76, but the price has gone up. So it kind of makes me wonder: is there somebody out there saying this drone is good? Maybe it is good. I'm not writing it off yet, but if that battery life thing is accurate at 30%, there's no way I could recommend this. They boast a 10 to 12 minute flight time, and as of right now, about 2 minutes in, right? I'm guessing?
Mm-hmm. Your signal doesn't look bad.
Signal's okay, yeah, for the price of the drone and everything. Let's see, I just want to make sure, there's our, there's our awesome track. People have been asking about the track at the airfield. And I think what we might do is bring something up here.
Oh, they want to see us drive on
the
oval?
Yes.
Oh,
so maybe we'll do a video dedicated just to that oval. But it's been a big project in the making for a while.
We'll just put a drone in the air and just drive around it.
Well, I mean, that's as good as it gets right there. That's about it. Now, look at this. Our signal's a little choppy. I don't know exactly how far. Let's see. It says 65 meters away. So I want to fly this probably more than 100 meters away just based on that signal strength there. So we'll do that. We'll go back. And I do want to test some of the GPS functions. Now look how it's getting really choppy. And it says we're at 95 meters. So as I say, I wouldn't fly more than about 100 meters away. The map works though. It says Virginia Boulevard there.
Yeah, that is accurate.
As far as the app goes and stuff, surprisingly, this is fairly stable. Seems to be working okay. We have functions within the app, but I'm flying with the transmitter that's included. And I do like it. We have a speed button, a rate, so click that and let's fly full forward here. Just see how fast it goes. Cruising right along for a GPS drone. Really cannot complain about that speed. You'd want to fly in higher speed if you were flying in some wind. Just be careful if you do fly in wind, but that's full speed right there. Cruising right along. Actually the track is holding a lot of water I just saw when I got close to it. It would be hard. I really shouldn't like pass a lot of judgment on our airfield for having all that, and you know, it would be a big project to take on. I couldn't do it. If you told me to build a oval ditch on a flat field and it not hold water, I don't know how I could do that. So quite the challenge. We're down to 23%. It doesn't seem like the battery voltage dropping, you know, on our meter
yeah,
here.
it's not dropping
Doesn't seem to be
fast.
very accurate. So that's something to consider.
Yeah.
Well, there's, as I say, the rates. So there's rate 1. It's supposed to have some follow me functions and point of interest
You want me to
flying.
try?
Yeah, look at the app, and the buttons are labeled, but they're labeled with pictures, and they really don't tell you what is going on. So Abby's going to hit the couple buttons on the app here. Of course, there's headless mode, and I'm sure that works fine, but as a GPS drone, I'm not really super interested in it. Abby's playing around with the app, so you guys got a screen recording. You can see, at least at this point, because this is the first time we've flown this drone, you know, we're not here to sugarcoat this. I don't want to.
Trying to say it has hand gesture.
I wouldn't worry about the hand gesture.
Shutter.
It does say it's supposed to have follow me and point of interest, and if anything, I would be interested in that. Looks like you've got waypoints up, possibly.
Wow.
It's returning to home, isn't it? Maybe not. I thought I saw it moving some, because I know that battery's getting low.
It's like nothing.
Oh, to the right. See your buttons on the right side?
Oh, okay.
There's, yeah, orbit.
Okay, I see. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
Here, I'll just draw. I'll do a straight one.
Okay.
Oh, more than maximum radius of waypoint.
Just get really close to the... It's in that... Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. Hit go on that. And submit the bottom right. Let's see if it can do waypoints. Here, will you take the camera? Yeah. Little dot in the sky. And we're just... It doesn't really show anything tracking along. Like on the... See? On the app.
It looks like it stopped. It's not doing anything now.
Yeah, you're right.
Hit go again.
Submit again. Nothing. It may be loitering in the air because the battery's low. Because the battery, yep, it's blinking. Well, let's see. We have hit drone, and then we have
That last one looks
this
like
little.
follow me.
I think that is orbit.
Oh.
So let's pick a point. Pick us. My location. Submit. Let's see if it'll orbit us. It's doing something. Let's find out. Let us find out. It's either returning to home or no, it's orbiting. So it's orbiting this point.
It's like
so
straight above us.
Well, I can adjust things. When I go to the camera, and you're supposed to be able to use, see, you don't worry about that. It's just doing a funny orbit, but if you use the joysticks, you can push out, right?
Okay.
And it's supposed to adjust the orbit.
It says
But it seems to have
9%
canceled
and
it.
10%. It's going back and forth.
Yeah, just not working extremely well. Oh, this poor little drone. I mean, for the price.
The instructions were in a complete foreign language, by the way, guys. Just so you know.
I did the orbit again. I just want to play with.
It seems like it's just going
doing a
straight
circle.
above us.
What I want to do is
rotating, but
adjust with. I want to try the yaw. Nope.
maybe there's some settings. Here, go to settings, and then yeah, look, you can set the height.
For waypoints,
the-
yes.
Okay, waypoints.
And I think it's returning to home at such a low battery. I'm really concerned at a 5% battery. There we go. It is dropping. So
Hear it right on me.
5% returning to home.
Oh my gosh.
And it's not really all that close to where it took off. I think it's not even returning to home.
No,
It's just landing straight down. This is all it. Yeah.
That was about 15 feet off, drone.
This is a hard drone for me to recommend because its flight time wasn't really, well, maybe 6 or 7 minutes.
Yeah.
And they're saying 10 to 12. So that's not even close. I'm gonna turn this off to save the health of the battery. Well, I do like that there's an on-off switch there. I think all drones should have an on-off switch or button. Some drones don't have a way to turn it. You just plug the battery in and it's on. So I'll give it that. And if you guys look, even visually, you can probably see, with just the camera not even touching the drone, it's actually made out of what feels like a fairly high quality, but also a fairly pliable plastic, which is really nice. The battery latches in really well. It feels like it's not that hot or anything, and it's a good size battery. I feel like it should have flown longer than that. Yes, it's a little chilly today, but not enough to really affect,
It's only like 55.
yeah, the flight time that significantly. if I had $100 to spend on a GPS drone, roughly 110 or so, it'd definitely be one of the Hubsan drones. I like the way this looks, and I think that it worked okay. And if it was cheaper, like $65 or maybe even $75, it might be worth your time and money. The transmitter felt okay. This is a very very common style of transmitter we see now. It used to be a box style. Now we're seeing these. I don't know why they do this. They put these fake antennas on here. They're just plastic. There's no wire up in there. I'd rather them just not be on there if they're going to. It's just for looks. It makes you think, oh, I'm flying a long distance GPS Mavic drone, but it's just plastic decoration. I don't know. 3 AA batteries, that's great. Everything is labeled, although some of these things I've never seen before. And you really don't know what they do until you hit them.
And that's because the instructions.
The instructions were 100% in a foreign language.
I couldn't even figure out there were 3 QR codes, and it took me each one to finally find the one for Apple.
Some of them are obvious: auto takeoff, auto land, stop, return to home. But these over here, you guys tell me. I would guess that might be headless mode. That looks like maybe you turn the GPS on and off. That could also be headless mode or compass. You know, they're all kind of like compasses in a way.
Yeah.
It's kind of odd. As far as it being user-friendly, obviously, after we have flown probably 1,000 different drones, and those just kind of confusing to fly, and it wasn't extremely awesome and good luck finding an extra battery for this.
There's better out there for the price.
That's what I'm getting at.
Yes.
That's exactly what I'm getting at. Thank you, Abby. Yes. I hate just being so hard on a drone, because I kind of was looking forward to this one.
If I did these videos myself without any of your input, I'd be like, this is good.
Done.
This is bad. Like, that would be my video.
I know. But I like to be a little more thorough, a little more detailed, and let you know why I think that it's not really worth your money. It was okay. If you get it as a gift, fly it, enjoy it, have fun with it. If you find it on a flash sale, maybe pick it up for under $70 or something. I don't know if we'll ever see that price on here again. Remember, we got ours for 76 and it's already up to like 85 or so. So keep an eye on it, I guess. We'll have a link in the description box below. But overall, there's a lot better out there for your money. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye!
And if you appreciate us saving you money, please stop by our Patreon page. We sure could use a few more patrons, and we'll send you some stickers if you're at the $5 tier or above. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. See you in the next video.
Bye! Again! You do that to me.